previously on Married to Medicine.
Miss Quad, is she coming? I know you hang with Miss Quad.
Yeah, y'all talk to her later.
I haven't heard from her.
I was gonna ask you, are you covering her DUI case? Look up DUI quadrilleweb-lumps.
What made tea so special?
I said I can give you what you really want.
I have absolutely noticed a change in Gregory. He leveled up.
This is who I'm going to
Y'all better get a room.
What do you like most about being engaged?
I get a little access to the money.
My gold digger meter is dinging.
But it's just a little whistle. It's just a little whistle. It don't hurt that bad. Anyway, everybody, I'm your boy Rico Bellucci.
And I'm Jay Bellucci.
And we're here to discuss Married to Medicine, episode 2, season 10. When I wrote that down, I was like, season 10?
Yeah,
damn.
season 10.
I met Jay, and I didn't know nothing about Married to Medicine. Met Jay. Jay had that playing on the TV, and Jay was like, my mom
What
recorded
makes sense? We've been together for 10 years, so.
I've never seen it, but then it was probably like the end of season 1 when we met, or maybe the beginning of season 2, and Jay was like, "What? You never seen this? Well, this bitch beat this bitch ass last year at the pool, and this bitch don't like this bitch." I was like, and this bitch went on here last year, so she was just in the background. Now she here heavenly.
Right.
You had to tell. Remember you told me all that? You had to point out heavenly and everything that happened. I was like, wait a minute, I like these bitches. I'm hell bent on Housewives of Atlanta. Never watch any other show on Bravo. And when Married to Medicine hit season 2 and J Mama was recording it, I was stuck on it. I loved it from there on out.
I'm having a hard time with being quiet. Mariah could care less whether or not the party is going on. I'm just not letting you do that. I have to say something.
I actually put it on. Oh, she don't drink no more. What you know?
Drink no more, don't tip me. Don't tip me.
You look phenomenal.
Thank you, y'all all look so good.
Hello. What's the
Yeah,
tea?
but why your mama trying to shoot me out?
Well,
No, that's wrong.
we ain't gonna do no too many mama conversations. You know how I get about them mama.
Yeah, me and you both, and I was real pissed about that.
You know what?
Never.
That's your mama and that's
I
my
don't care. I don't give a Mariah.
You know what?
I don't care how you look.
I look way too pretty
Mariah,
to talk to you.
don't put your mic. Be respectful.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
Because I cannot believe.
Like, I have to pull them.
You've talked about me. You've talked about my child. And now you're coming up to me at my husband's party talking about my mama? Really, Toya?
Come on, Mariah. Let's go.
Bitch. It's me.
Let's go. Now break the party.
Two grown women, educated women, doctors' wives.
Come on, Mariah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, you cannot do that, lady.
No, bitch. Say shit to her. Stay away from her.
Come on. My mom is angry about Toya talking about her granddaughter. Lauren is her soft spot, and she's very, very protective when it comes to Lauren.
Hell, bitch. Nah, bitch.
Right now, what are you doing?
I just feel like there's something else there.
Mariah, let me go.
But I'm actually very relieved that my husband was not there. Because he's a physician. He's well respected.
You got her hair. Come on, Mariah. Let's go. Come on, Mariah.
Bitch. It's me.
Let's go. Now break the party.
Two grown women, educated women, doctors' wives.
Come on, Mariah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, you cannot do that.
Lucy, yeah, definitely ghetto. And Mariah's just like her mom.
Hey,
This shit.
Nah, bitch. Say shit to her. Stay away from her.
Come on.
Oh, hell no.
Let's talk about Married to Medicine, okay? Married to Medicine, episode 2, season 10. Married to Medicine, episode 2, season 10. I don't know what the name of this episode is at all. You guys know what it is, honey. If you know, then you know it. Married You supposed to look it up immediately
I
for
don't have
me.
my phone, baby.
Oh, you don't?
But you know what? I will say Miss Piggy and the Harbinger of Hell, Heavenly, definitely are keeping our eyes on the screen because they're the ones keeping up most of the. Well, Toya actually is stepping in on the drama a little bit, and of course Phaedra being just as messy as she
Heard it
always
through the
is.
grapevine is what it's called. Heard it through the grapevine. Right.
Right.
That's the name of it. And right. Speaking of heard it through being messy, heard it through the grapevine. Toya messy, Phaedra messy. I'm
Never
like
be mean
Phaedra
to
being
that girl
messy.
now.
Phaedra, you do not take your ass to Dr. G and think that he's not about to tell his fiance what you said and what your concerns are. You have concerns that she is using him and that she's not. I know that sometimes people want to be a friend, and for the most part, when people have these type of thoughts and these type of feelings, they don't say it. First of all, Phaedra's showing out for the camera. She knows she don't have the what is the word? The mitigated galls,
right,
to even sit there and say that. She forced herself to say that because she's on camera.
Hello, darling. Good to see you. I see this little egghead. Look at you, man. You done went great. What's up? They ain't got no just for men? Ain't no just for men for you. I have known Dr. G for close to 20 years. I want to make sure that he feels confident in his decision to marry Sweet Tea because Sweet Tea made some interesting comments. I get a little access to the money.
So, Tisha, have you ever been called a gold digger? Not really, no.
How do y'all know each other?
We actually met online. Group for Black women who date older men.
You got a prenup?
Are you telling me you don't trust him?
I don't trust people in general.
Well, I haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're an attorney, I'm not.
But the thing is like you can put some, advantages if you stay for, 10 years, you at least walk away with this. So then at least you're gonna say, make her stay for 30 years, hell.
And even though Sweet Tea seems like a sweet lamb, I want to make sure she's not a wolf in sheep's clothing.
You sound a little cynical. We're moving in the same direction, and the direction she's moving in makes me happy.
In this marriage, Greg definitely has the bigger bank account.
I mean, you just don't know.
I wish that she truly loves him for him and not for what she can possibly get out of this relationship.
So if I sit here and I say this on camera, then I'm back to messy ass Phaedra. She knew not to say that, and she knows damn well this man is gonna go back and tell his fiance what your concern is.
Well, I guess he felt like she felt like because they were friends for over 10 years that she would be able to come to him and say things aside of herself. I guess.
You're right, and she did say the money. I don't know why the hell the girl said that. What you most like about this relationship?
Oh yeah, and they told Phaedra that
full
too. That she
access
said
to
that.
the money.
They
I was
said
like,
what?
And Toya did good. Toya said, "Baby girl, who called you a gold digger?" Nobody. She sounded so unsure. Nobody. She sounded real unsure, and Toya had to ask her again, like, "Who called you a gold digger?" Nobody. She said, "Well, say that then, honey."
So, Tisha, have you ever been called a gold digger? Nobody. Not really, no.
Who called you a gold digger?
Nobody's called me that.
Then say no, you're right.
No.
Okay.
Quad was a gold digger. Sweet Tea digging for copper.
You a gold digger because you in that sugar baby counseling class.
It's a Facebook group, not AA.
And that's another thing. Phaedra ended up, like you said, we ended up seeing Phaedra back in that same situation. Who said that? That ain't what I said.
Right.
But what I did say, Phaedra, on your shit. This is why Phaedra need to be doing everything she can to keep us on her good side. Every time we want a bitch to come back to the show, every time we want a bitch to get a peach, every time we want the bitch end up doing something to make us mad. Sheree.
A bitch is on thin ice when you get back.
Right, Sheree.
You ain't on
Marlo,
solid ground, ho.
Just about every fan wanted her to have a peach. Just about every fan of the Housewife show, Atlanta Housewives, want her to have a peach. Now she has a peach, and people just
and she's giving y'all this much.
Yeah, people that want, she need to go get her drunk ass mom off Pine Street, like I always say, and go.
And go take some speech impediment classes. That'll do her good.
Oh yeah, she go do that. Take some real etiquette classes and stuff. Take us back to the old days. Take them out to Africa. Like, do something,
You
bitch.
got all that money, honey. You better do a tongue transplant or something.
Right, and see, we done got sidetracked now. Fucked around and got mad.
And let me address two things. I done fucked around and got mad real quick.
But I think that the girl is bringing a lot to the show. I think that she's one of the most interesting people here. Although my initial review was, why would Quad stay here? And I still feel the same way. Quad, why would you stay here on this show knowing that this girl is on the show, first of all, and that this is ultimately her point of being on the show is to come at you and to get under your skin. Maybe not her point, but the producers. Like Funky Dot even said, never trust a producer. A white man producer especially, or a nigga. Cause like TS just said the other day, that's all they gonna do. Get you on these shows and exploit you.
I see a lot of people saying you use Dr. G. I see a lot of people saying if it wasn't for Dr. G, you wouldn't be on the show. I also see people saying, well, you know, you helped ice out Mariah, so whatever the case may be. And all of those things could be true. And yet she's still allowed to feel what it is she feels. I think that if anybody was part of an ensemble anything, and you got divorced and your ex was not a part of it, and then a season or two later they bring your ex and his new wife on, anybody would feel a way. And we're not going to sit up here and pretend like they brought Dr. G and Sweet Tea on. Quad being there was not a factor. The whole point of bringing them on was to see the conflict. Backstory that you guys don't know, because I am friends with the ladies, is that the Toyas and the Simones of the world went out there and when they were not filming and purposely befriended this girl in an effort to get her on the show, to get at Quad, all right? Now, you know, those of y'all who don't like Quad, y'all gonna have y'all opinions, whatever the case may be, but that's just the true tea. Here is one thing that I will say, as far as Quad feeling disrespected by the producer. She's been doing this too long to think that those people will owe her anything. Let me tell you something. There's two people on earth you do not trust. That's a man and that's a reality TV producer. A reality television producer will do and tell you anything. Their loyalty is not to you. Their loyalty is to getting the scene and getting the episode. So I don't know why Quad feels disrespected, because they're doing whatever it is they need to do to try to get the ratings that they need to get.
1000%. I totally understand how she feel like, damn, why me?
It seemed like that lady was like, baby, just we good. Hold on. Of course we know that girl be drunk and inebriated and all out. It's the Zeus in her. It's the Zeus network in her. You feel what I'm saying? It's the bad girls club and all that type of shit that they be having going on over there.
So Zeus is a spirit now?
Yes. Yes, it is a spirit. Yes, it is a motherfucking spirit. I don't know how I feel about that trade. I don't give a fuck if they got 80 million, 100 million. It's still trash ass fucking shit. And that's just the way I feel. I've been feeling like this for a long ass motherfucking time. I watch this stuff and I just be like, wow.
Said it from the beginning.
From the start. I haven't changed my views on it. I said shout out to Lemmy for making his money. But again, all niggas want to do is replace the white man. They don't want to do nothing better about us. They just want to move the white man out the seat, sit in the motherfucking seat, and then do us even worse.
And have you looking crazy. The fact that Quad is on here with her ex-husband, you grabbed a knife on me, you slammed me to the ground.
After Quad,
he's not scared.
He should be. After Quad, that wasn't scary. I was really shocked when I heard what really went down in Dr. G and Quad's marriage. It was very dark.
Quad, you pulled a knife on me.
You slammed me to the ground and held me there, Gregory. I'm not going to let you
stab me.
The fact that y'all are back.
Slap him upside the head with a frying pan and all that shit.
It's like, damn, and you're back on here on the same show with this man and his new wife. They're about to do a whole wedding layout for him and everything. And like Funky said, maybe people feel like Quad deserved it because she had a part in acing out Mariah. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of anything, nobody wants to sit there and be filming and want their castmates to be filming with my ex-husband who I was violent with. You know what I'm saying? Who, yeah, they didn't have a nasty divorce. The divorce was final, pretty good. And when like Wendy and Kevin and a lot of people who be going through it for a while.
So I'm like, Tyrese, he hasn't been here in 3 or 4 years, right? I'm like, where have you been? He goes, your husband banned me because he thought I was flirting with you. Are you serious, Kevin? Are you serious? Like, are you serious? Attention, Wendy staff. New rules. It's a new day. I know.
But we can breeze through it. We can breeze through it.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Get out of here with that.
No, I don't know.
Who are you flirting with?
I don't know. All right, should we do this?
Come on, realize. Look, 2 dumbbells going on vacation, a 3-car garage. They left one of the garage doors open. That's what they left out on Lifetime. Look. All I know is the garage door is open. I knew that they were away. I said, let me go in. I knew I wasn't going to go into the house because I didn't want to break and enter, even though I am Mrs. Hunter. And, you know, I went into, first of all, I see one of our fancy Ferraris off the dock, custom built in Italy, right? Sitting here all plugged up, ready, I guess, to go for a romantic ride with the baby seat in the back or something. I don't know. Although the company that he put the house in was not a company I was familiar with. So, because I did my diligence prior to going over there. Remember, the conference room full of people after I ran through the traffic to try to get to my meeting. Then inside the garage, you know, the way you get to know somebody is you dump their garbage over. Dump the garbage over, I'm seeing pregnancy tests. Oh, goodness. Yes, I'm seeing pregnancy tests. I'm seeing fine dining. So I went in there and I opened up the doors to the Ferrari and started eating. Oops, I'm spilling fish and onions and olives and pickles. And it's warm in here. Let me turn on the car and make it warmer. Ooh, I love the smell of old fish. Then close the door. Maybe I left it open to dead the battery, I forgot. Dump the garbage over. I'm seeing fine dining. Like, you know, since when does, the Pellegrino water, it's, you know, like the finest dining. The boxes, you know, after you take out your finery that you might order from someplace, you get rid of the boxes. If you have enough boxes, take them. There were magazines and newspapers and, dog gates and dog food. Oh, it was a real household with a little tiny dog. Like, I don't know what kind of dog it was, but you know, one of those real cute ones where she probably begged him and he said, okay, yo.
Their divorce became final. I still think that there's some bitterness there, especially through Quad and especially through him. That's why he got his wife on the show. If anything, you would separate and remove yourself from this whole group, Dr. G. But Dr. G is playing a game. He's a psychologist and he's a fucked up ass man because he would come on this show knowing he has ample amount of money to take care of him and his wife. He don't want no damn kids, or did he want kids and Quad didn't, or something like that? One of the things.
Yeah, I do think that she didn't want kids. Quad said she didn't want kids. But don't hold us to that, honey, because I don't remember.
Right.
I felt like you were coming at me. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Well, I came hard. I just don't want you just taking for granted that you are going to be able to get pregnant. Mm-hmm. The number in America is 20%. Mm-hmm. So 1 in 5 couples in America will want to have a baby.
And cannot.
They will try to have it. I want you to take it serious.
And what makes you think that I don't? I've never said to you that I don't. I've never acted willy-nilly about it. I just said I want my coins to be in a certain way before I go ahead and have a baby. That's all that I say.
I know, but you're basically acting like a single mother.
The way that you make me feel and the way you treat me, we will never, and the way you talk to me, we will never be able to have a child. You will never be able to get that gift from me. So the solution is what? Either we're going to stay together and make it work, or we're going to be out of this. Because I refuse to bring a child into a household that's in strife. And I'm gonna go and let you be free so you can be happy, and maybe you can get a second wife who can give you everything that you need and be who you need her to be. Maybe I'm not that woman, okay?
Everything in their power, and they will not be able to have a baby.
Right here.
If Quad doesn't take my advice as a girlfriend and as a doctor,
She's gonna wind up in the boat with Lisa, 45 years old, trying desperately to have a baby that may or may not work. You have a husband.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that. I sleep with him every night, Simone. I do. You can sit pretty out there if you want to, but you best understand that any given day, a man can roll over and say he wants out of the marriage. But if that ever happens to me, which it won't, I will never be left holding the bag and left trying to figure it out.
But this girl definitely gonna have some kids. She's smart. She messaged him, got him to respond, and got what she wanted. Not only that, she's in a sugar baby group. You can say what you want to say. It's a sugar baby group, no matter what you want to say. It's so many gay boys out here reading your ass through the TV because we already know that life. We know that life better than bitches do. Little do y'all know.
I don't know what she's trying to sell out here, but baby, whatever she's selling is selling, okay?
Gay boys is getting paid out here by these white men's in government's offices and shit. Okay, for real. Giving them the dick and giving them the booty.
And some of them work with Beyonce, bitch.
Seriously. And $600 for an hour, I mean, you can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? So, Shekinah talking about bitches taking $40 for sucking dick.
Bitch, where?
Bitch, where?
$40.
$100 for 30 minutes to suck that dick and you better nut. Because if you don't, I'm out.
No, bitch, you gonna pay me $100 for 30 minutes to suck my dick.
Oh, well, you know
what? Fuck? You got me fucked up. You better be sucking my dick.
That's the truth.
A man has offered me $40.
For what?
He told me he got 40.
And what you told him, Dad?
Oh. I told him you could suck my dick for it. Hell, I ain't gonna turn down no good head
and $40 too.
I'm telling you, that sounds good though. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get your that was a good 40.
But I do think that she hit the jackpot. I do think that she is definitely smart. I do not like how her gums is set up in my mouth. You know, I hope she don't take offense to that,
Like
but I
Mama
do
D
feel how I
just
feel.
said about Bambi. Every time she let her gums get bigger.
Ooh, she got the same gums. Damn, them big old gums. Our child got the gums too. So you know what, Letitia. Our child got the same big gum. The little T big gum. Now, Letitia's different. She got Bugs Bunny teeth and Bugs Bunny gums. And here she is. She's autistic, guys. So
go in your room. Leave that
she's
alone.
not in the bed. She is wide awake.
Goodbye.
Should be telling her. Anyway, she's supposed to be in there playing. Don't worry about what we got going on. Anyway, so I think that like I said last week, Toya, I don't really have much to say about Toya this episode. I think that she's a messy bitch.
I've been really praying on Toya. And although my mind tells me that she's a messy, tacky bitch, my heart tells me she really doesn't mean any harm.
Toya will play like she the new girlfriend, and Toya has an agenda always. Toya seems like she has this agenda to befriend a bitch. Hey, how you doing? And all that. And then next thing you know, Toya get some alcohol and she get bold. She get real bold.
Oh,
and,
yes.
And she
Oh,
drinks
yes.
a lot. Toya drinks a lot. Her husband pulling up her dress on this episode, and she slurs. I'm like, why is she slurring so bad? And Jay, when I met Jay, and Jay first told me about this show, one thing, Jay been watching before me, like I told y'all. One thing Jay told me is that Toya is a drunk
Toya
bitch.
and Simone, bitch.
Smell it first, swirl it around, let it breathe, do what you need to do.
I have no idea what a Cabernet is. Vodka, Jack Daniels, whiskey, bourbon. I know what that is. Some of that other Sauvignon, I can't even pronounce.
What are we getting from number one?
And then I figured that Heavenly must be a drunk bitch because she keep brown. She always talking about brown, and I think her breath smell like brown.
Drunk.
That's what I feel like.
I actually put it on. I said, oh, she don't drink no more. You know.
Drink no more, don't tip me. Don't tip me.
You look phenomenal.
Thank you, y'all all look so good.
Hello.
You look at my life compared to yours is perfect.
You have a drinking problem and call it coffee?
That ain't no fucking secret. And okay.
But Simone and Simone, I think is gonna be a great friend to Letitia. But I think that before we know it, Toya and Letitia is gonna be a big blow up situation, or whatever the word is. It's gonna blow up. And I also think that Phaedra, we know that Phaedra's not gonna blow up. Phaedra gonna kill bitches with the skit, the funeral skit. You know, put your whole body in the damn casket. And that's a dummy Letitia laying in the casket, and she done did a whole fake funeral. Now that's a bit far. Phaedra never did something like that on Housewives, but I can see her trying to regain that.
Also, she's gonna come and be the secondary villain over here.
Well,
because Heavenly already the villain.
Right, I don't think Phaedra could be the villain. I think that Phaedra is.
You don't think she could be the villain? Why? Because she smiles to your face and talk shit to your back.
Yeah, she is the villain because that's one thing Phaedra will do. She will smile in your face and talk shit behind your back.
Victor from San Antonio says, Phaedra, why is it you throw so much shade behind everyone's back, but when confronted about it, you pussyfoot around the actual issue?
So who's shade about throwing behind anyone's back besides the butt dial?
Do you feel like Phaedra's thrown you shade ever? And
Phaedra's done some dirty stuff before, I feel, but
and
what have I done that's dirty, Phaedra?
Well, what I'm saying, at the end of the day,
I don't try to do low down dirty things to people now. And there's some people who try to be low down and dirty.
And do you think
so
that
what have I done
Phaedra
to you
has
low
done,
down and
like,
dirty?
low down and dirty things to you?
Phaedra, do we really need to go there with what you have done to me that is low down and dirty? Phaedra, on first season, when I said that I did not know you, what you did behind my back was went and talked to my half-sisters who I haven't had a relationship with in over 8 years. You went and sat with them and tried to dig up dirt, and then you took them to your son's birthday party. And my half-sisters do not know you, and you know they don't.
And
they
your
did
brother
not.
dated my cousin
It doesn't
forever.
matter. What you did was dirty and low down. I would never in all my days of living go and talk to anybody that you don't talk to. I could have. Now, people don't brought information to me. I would never do that because I don't have a dirty soul like that. And I felt like there was no real reason for you to do that.
So before I even came on the show, your sisters had come to my
show together. I'm not trying to take anybody out. And I ain't got to like your ass, but I ain't gonna go sit and try to be dirty and bring up your past. You do have a past. Everybody sitting up here has a past. I would never sit here and do no bullshit like that. And you were wrong. Now we got past it. The Lord says to forgive, and I forgive you, but I will never forget that you did that to me.
But this season so far, I think is bitch, they came out the door busting, okay? They came out the door. Episode 1, they came out the door busting. It was interesting. Episode 2 was even more interesting. Let's see what episode 3 has in store. I think that Housewives of Atlanta need to take a year break I think they need to take a whole year off.
If they take a year off, this is gonna be over with. We don't care no more.
Well, they got to do something. They need Nene and Porsha back, or they need to go. We don't want to see nobody but Nene and Porsha, and they won't do it.
Sheree need to go. Tanya need to go.
Nene with Sheree is gonna be good, but Sanya, she can go. Sanya can go. I love Sanya. I love Sanya. But if it took Nene and Porsha to come back, bye Sanya.
But the thing is, it's gonna be Nene and Porsha being friends, and Marlo is friends with Nene. So then it's gonna be Porsha and Marlo against each other.
No, I think Marlo got to go back to friend of the show.
And Nene not friends.
Give Marlo the pay, but take away her peach and let us see her sparingly. The reason why I say that is because she's not giving it. Marlo, you got one more season of a peach, and you better give us your mama. If you don't give us your mama, if we don't see you enrolling these boys, dealing with their after school, taking them to football practice, we want to see real life shit, not you only carrying scene. And I get it, it's about what the editors can add in. The editors.
She ain't got nothing for them to add in.
But look at Kenya. Kenya built her. Oh, I don't mean once.
She did have stuff for them to add in though.
Kenya built her whole shop and it never got shown but once.
I don't care what nobody say. Marlo come back next season, she gonna have half a peach, bitch.
Shut up, haters.
Yeah, who go bite some of it? Cynthia.
Slice that bitch in half.
Because they trying to bring her back.
Nah, just give Cynthia Sanya peach. Because Sanya done.
No, we want Sanya and Cynthia gone.
You got to worry about me here, because this peach right here, honey, I will be taking it to the coffin, honey. Okay? I will be dead, honey, holding a peach in my hand, bitch. I'm the one.
Well, I think Cynthia.
We want Drew to stay over everybody. Drew and Kenya stay.
I can't see the Real Housewives of Atlanta without Kandi at this point.
I can't see it without Kandi, unfortunately. I can't see it without Kenya. I can see it without Kandi. The reason why I say I can see it without Kandi is because they got to give her a show. So they're still not seeing it without Kandi. I got to see Kandi's life on TV, okay? And that's the point. They're not giving him enough. The way Todd be posting about him and Kandi arguing and shit, honey, that's juicy as fuck. That's juicy.
What was it about?
It's about the fact that you had no care concern what was going, where your wife was going, or what she was doing, or not even to say, hey, babe, you know, like, blah, blah, blah. You just like, whatever, fuck you, bye.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it was. If I hadn't even came back and said anything, you wouldn't even, it wasn't like.
And you said it. I gestured and pointed. So you didn't hear me.
None of them other husbands would
I don't have nothing to do with them.
Because you be disrespectful in how you move sometimes.
How is that disrespectful? If we're friends, we must not all be friends. There must be something hidden. I didn't say it. Yo, just get in here with us. Why would the energy stay on negative
it
when it's not
wasn't no room in there.
All right.
But you ended up in that vehicle when we rolled out again, and it was the same people in it.
No, it wasn't.
Who was in it?
It was 2 people was missing. No room in there.
Kandi.
It was absolutely no room in there.
And I'm gonna keep it real. When we got on the next ride and we was rolling, y'all were dancing and party, damn near sitting in each other's lap the whole time dancing. So it was a room we were going around the corner.
No, it wasn't, because if I had to lap up.
No, you lapped up because y'all were dancing.
No, there was no seats.
Okay, so then you could have still fit. Like nobody was. Kandi.
It's easy to not understand it. It was 2 less people in the car when I got in there the next time.
Listen to me.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So therefore,
you were still caught in that energy, and you wanted to make it a thing for you to leave, and then text me some negative shit.
People was gonna.
If it would have been me, if it would have been me,
I told
sitting back there. And them niggas was like, come on, I'm jumping in. Nigga, pass me a drink.
Yeah, they didn't give individual people a lot of scene time this season. It was all about this group drama thing.
It's what they chose in the editing process. We do not know what these ladies were doing that they did not put in the show. We don't know what these ladies were doing.
I want to know what the hell
Kandi
Kandi was doing while everybody was in goddamn Birmingham. Y'all just had one whole episode of Kandi went in there.
That's true.
We were stuck with a door being slammed in somebody's face.
Did she just slam the damn door in my face?
I might have tried, but that door was heavy.
I know that Marlo did not intentionally slam the door on Moneta.
From my vantage point, I thought she did.
The only person I let shut doors on me is Jesus.
That was a good ass episode. You kidding me? That was a really good episode. Moneta.
That was a good episode.
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
She gave us a little bit of something, but that's the only thing that made any of the shit interesting. That in between, get away from my goddamn door.
Evangelist Moneta Shaw. Yay. Stop. Anyway.
I'm straight. It ain't even no nice to me no more. Like you said, Pookie in them, I got Ray in them, and they some gorillas.
Don't call Ray now. Do not call Ray now. I think I know Ray now. The Cleveland girl was ready to get on the phone and call Pookie now to come over there and whoop your ass.
She'll get me even know me like that.
What's all this?
Ain't no killer, but don't push me. I don't hear anybody, child. I don't hear nothing.
We supposed to be talking about Married to Medicine. We ended up talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. You can't talk about Married to Medicine without talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, but you can talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta without talking about Married to
Well, that's
Medicine.
because this hoe done move her ass over here.
Yeah, that's true about that. And we seen her boys too. Her boys, we seen one of her boys, not the other little boy. We seen one of the little boys they showed. But Married to Medicine coming out the gate, y'all hitting hard. I really like this season so far.
She wants family, she wants kids, and that's what I want. So we're moving in the same direction, and the direction she's moving in makes me happy.
I haven't seen Gregory this happy in years. She's giving him a new lease on life, and hopefully she can give him a new baby.
How can anyone not jump on a sweet tea train?
If she can pull off bringing this man in air, she is as good as gold.
So, Tisha, have you ever been called a gold digger?
That's right.
Nobody. Not really, no.
Who called you a gold digger?
Nobody's called me that.
Then say no.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Quad was a gold digger. Sweet tea, digging for copper. She on the lower level. She don't even know what gold is. She ain't never seen no gold.
I like her. Something's innocent and cute about her and refreshing. You know, she's like sweet tea on a hot summer morning.
She all woman. Yeah. She all woman.
Oh, Lord.
What do you like most about being engaged?
I get a little access to the money. My gold digger meter is dinging.
All right, everybody. I'm Rico Bellucci.
And I'm Jay Bellucci.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This was a long ass fucking episode.
Was it?
Yes, this was a long ass fucking episode.
Oh, yeah.
I know it was. What does it say?
1 hour 54 minutes.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. And we done talked a lot in this video.
But I got up and peed like twice, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You got up to be twice. You got up to roll up the blunt, all of that shit. Anyway, make sure you check out our podcast, Everywhere Podcasts Can Be Heard, the Urban Binge Radio Podcast, Everywhere Podcasts Can Be Heard, the Urban Binge Radio Podcast. Check us out, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Follow us everywhere you can follow us on social media, at Rico Bellucci on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook. You can find Jay at Jay on Instagram and at Jay Bellucci, at Jay Bellucci on Instagram. And make sure you guys check out the OnlyFans. The OnlyFans is at, what is it? At the Dictator Show, right? I'll put it below, DICK, Dictator Show. And we have some content coming there. We're going to make sure that it does not cost our arm and a leg. We're going to try to make sure it costs the bare minimum for you guys. Whatever is the minimum that OnlyFans will charge us, it will stay there until we blow up more. Now, when we have a bitch on like T.S. Madison or somebody like that, and you bitches is paying more, so you better pay for that monthly subscription, because you pay by the video, then you're gonna fuck around and miss out on a great ass interview.
Bitch, we get Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. She want to talk about how she lick his booty hole, bitch. It's over with.
Oh yeah, you never know how well this could go. But this is gonna be a great show.
I'm just saying, I don't know what she do,
hosted by the one and the only Jay Bellucci. And you guys are gonna love it. It's just sex is what we're talking on this show. Sex. And we may put the show on AMP like Kandi, follow up behind Kandi and put it on AMP, maybe. But we'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Follow us at the Urban Binge, and listen to our podcast, like I said earlier, at the Urban Binge Radio Podcast. Everywhere podcasts can be heard. We are out. Bye.
Bye.
The Urban Binge Radio Podcast,
where we discuss viral topics, hot jams, new artists, fun, and informative interviews and conversations. This is your news stop for the hottest trend in urban culture news. 2 shows, 1 podcast, The Urban Binge Show and Sunday Flow Show, powered by The Urban Binge.
The Urban Binge Radio Podcast. Listen anywhere podcast can be heard.
It was just a blessing in disguise. Just a blessing in disguise.